kwae kwenda yeto Ndula Kwame Zambia Monique Mbote. Another early morning. Summer summer vibes are coming. You can feel that the hot air. Anyways, I hope most of you guys that saw the video, the interview I did with the other Tata and Go made sense. I got a lot of good feedback after that, but a lot of questions of people still being confused. What it is, I mean, I'm just gonna explain it the same way, you know. I can explain it in different ways, but let's say this Tata left the island, okay? I'm gonna explain it again. This person left the island. This person did not have anything with them, nothing. They get on a boat and they end up somewhere. They get on a plane and they end up Nicaragua. Okay, let's say they end up in Nicaragua. And Nicaragua, they're having financial issues. There's nothing for them to do to make money. So they come and they build a pot. They make a pot out of thin air. Then they start doing spiritual work. That is fine. They start doing saras. They start doing the work for people that help them. That is fine. And there is a reason why that is fine. Because in reality, as a gangulero, you don't need a pot to do spiritual work. Then they want to go ahead and start initiating people. That's where it's not allowed. Okay? And the opinions of these people, and in my opinion, whatever everybody else does, I don't care. I don't disrespect them. But this is something that has been said, and a lot of the Cuban communities is not allowed because you have to scratch on top of your tronco. Again, what is your tronco? Your main pot, the main infumbe that you swore to, your first pot. That's your everything. Okay, and everything else is born from that. Now, let's say this person now moved from Nicaragua and he left a godchild in charge of that fundamento, that enganga of that pot. Now, remember, this person is trying to get to the United States. He made and saved enough money working Malongo to now take a trip and go all the way to Mexico. He goes all the way to Mexico. I know it's just a stone throw away from Nicaragua to Mexico. But for you guys to understand, now he's in Mexico. Now he's having a hard time. The little money that he had wasn't enough. Again, this person built another enganga. and starts the process again, helping others, consulting others, and here we go again, initiating. No, this person did not take anything from the one that he made in Nicaragua. He did not take anything from the one that his godfather made in Cuba. And this person could go like this, country from country from country, building pots, scratching pots, right? Scratching on those pots. But those ngangas that he built himself, himself, they have no connections to the one in Cuba. That's what we were talking in the video. They have no connection. They didn't pick up radiation. They didn't pick up shadow, sombra. It's not a gajo. They didn't pick up anything, dirt or nothing, nothing from that pot. All those people basically got initiated in an empty vessel, in an empty pot. Many people said, "Oh no, we understand because they needed money and stuff." Yes, but it's not correct. It's not correct. What guarantees you that there's an informant there? What guarantees you that this person actually knew all those tratados on how to build a pot? Sometimes when we hear this person is from that country, we tend to follow them more because we say, "Oh, they're from that country. They're the ones that know better. They're the ones that know best." Not all the time. A lot of times, those people left the island just being in Gales or being Tata and Kisis without an Nganga and had no rights to build it. And when you're hungry and you're broke and your family needs to eat, it makes people do crazy things, unethical things that goes against what you swore. For me personally, there's no excuses. Now, what can a person do when they have an Nganga and they left their Nganga behind? What you can do is you can work spiritual things. You can do limpias. You can even do ensadas. If you know your fondo canasta, if you know your fondo canasta, and you put down that on the floor, you can do so many things with that patipemba, with that situ. The only thing you cannot do is scratch on it because you don't have the original things that were given to you when you received your first nganga, the original pieces, okay? The engandos, the encunias, the original mataris. And I could go on, and I understand most of you guys will be like, it doesn't make sense. Uh, and in my house, it was done. Well, hey, that's cool, you know. Now, what are those people called that got initiated in those kind of fundamentals? They're called hybrids, okay? Hybrids. That's what they're called. Híbrido in Spanish, híbrido. And there are many people that came here and didn't bring anything, and they got together. A bunch of them got together and created things, made things together. But that's the start of a new lineage. That's the beginning of the new lineage. It doesn't mean that that is from the original lineage. But that could be done. Yes, that could be done. But that lineage doesn't go all the way to 18th, 19th century. It just started right there. That's all. Now, like I said yesterday, guys, I'm mostly on TikTok now. Doing my lives on TikTok for personal reasons. I have it in me that I want to live my I want to what do you call it? I want to start working on my TikTok account. I've been having that for a while and haven't been doing anything. So a lot of times you'll see me post videos here, and those videos I have a whole bunch. It's because those are videos that are done on the live on TikTok live. Okay. You can find me there as Enfumbe Brahma con Brahma on TikTok. And our association is basically there most of the time. The members, talking and doing things there. A lot of people are confused, guys. I am not the president or the founder of the association. I am a member of the association. I do have a title in the association, but I am not the founder. I did not start that association. But it's a very good association that has a lot of well-known tatas. And in order for you to get in there, a very extensive background has to be done. Check at you. It's not just any Joe Schmo that says I want to be a part of it. But anyways, if you decide to go to TikTok, look for me. I do a lot of the interviews, a lot of videos in there on TikTok. Okay, and Fumbe Brahma con Brahma. I will still transfer or upload those videos because I save them to this page. All right. You have a blessed day, morning.